Golden Freddy, the enigmatic character from the Five Nights at Freddy's series, has been the subject of countless theories and debates. But what if I told you Golden Freddy never existed? Surprised, huh? Well, strap in because today we are discussing some mind-bending theories about the non-existence of Golden Freddy. And trust me, by the end of this video, you might just be rethinking everything you thought you knew about FNAF. So, if you are ready to have your sleep stolen tonight, let's get started. Golden Freddy is unlike other animatronics mainly because of his sporadic appearances, ghostly nature, and eerie silence. But one name keeps coming up in the FNAF community when it comes to the existence of Golden Freddy: Cassidy. This theory is not just a baseless assumption. It is rooted in various pieces of evidence and hints scattered throughout the FNAF games and extended media. The foundation of this theory lies in the tragic missing children incident with the FNAF lore. This event recounts the tale of 5 children who were lured and subsequently murdered at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. While the spirits of 4 of these children are believed to inhabit the animatronics Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, the fate of the 5th child remains ambiguous. However, in the Given Gifts, Give Life minigame from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, a 5th child briefly appears, immediately followed by a Golden Freddy jump scare. This sequence led many fans to theorize that the 5th child's spirit, separated from the others, found its resting place in Golden Freddy. This theory gains traction when you consider the unusual behaviors associated with Golden Freddy. Unlike other animatronics, it doesn't follow a set pattern or logic. Its sporadic appearances, especially in Cam 2B, and the eerie giggle of a young girl that accompanies it hint at something more supernatural. The chilling message, "It is me," further deepens the mystery. Who is the me Golden Freddy refers to? Many fans believe it is Cassidy trying to communicate, to let the world know of her presence and her thirst for revenge. The fact that you can make Golden Freddy vanish by simply pulling up the monitor suggests it is not a tangible entity, but a spectral one, further supporting the theory of it being a haunted manifestation. So while Golden Freddy might appear as just another animatronic on the surface, the underlying theory suggests that it's a vessel for Cassidy's spirit, a ghostly projection of her anguish and desire for vengeance. You know, every time you bump into Golden Freddy in the game, it's not just a regular scare. It's like deep. Makes you wonder, right? Is this just another glitchy robot? Or is it something more? Maybe it is Cassidy, that poor kid trying to communicate from the other side. It is like the game is playing mind tricks on you, blending the real with the ghostly and turning the whole FNAF experience into a spine-chilling roller coaster. Now here's where things get super juicy. Have you ever stumbled upon the survival logbook? Man, that thing isn't just some diary you would keep under your pillow. It's packed with mysteries. And you know our awesome FNAF fan detectives, they went full Sherlock on that book and cracked some wild codes. And guess which name popped up? Cassidy. With all the hints and nods to Golden Freddy scattered throughout, it is hard not to connect the dots and think that maybe, just maybe, Cassidy is the spirit behind the golden suit. Additionally, the FNAF book series, while distinct from the game's canon, offers intriguing insights into the lore. In the 4th closet, a character named Cassidy is introduced, depicted as a girl with long black hair. Her significant connection to Golden Freddy in the novel has led many to draw parallels between the literary and game universes, further reinforcing the Cassidy-Golden Freddy connection. In the game's lore, Cassidy is one of the unfortunate souls, a child who fell victim to the sinister actions of William Afton during the infamous missing children incident. In the realm of the FNAF games, she is believed to be the spirit that gives life to Golden Freddy. You know, when you dive into the FNAF world, there is something super intense about Cassidy. I mean, all those spirits have their stories, but Cassidy, she's on a whole different level of anger. It's like she's got this burning rage inside her that just won't quit. And because of that, Golden Freddy goes all wild and unpredictable, way more than the other animatronics. People can't help but think it is all tied to how Cassidy met her end, and how she got trapped inside that animatronic. Imagine being stuck in there after such a traumatic experience. No wonder she's so mad. In the game's portrayal, Cassidy appears as a young girl with a blonde bob haircut. However, the FNAF book series paints a slightly different picture that describes her with flowing black locks. Despite these descriptions, Cassidy remains a somewhat elusive character, not taking center stage in either the games or the novels. Cassidy's tale is heart-wrenching. After meeting a tragic end at the hands of the nefarious William Afton, her spirit found no peace. Instead, she took over Golden Freddy, turning into a spirit seeking revenge. For players navigating the FNAF universe, Golden Freddy is a formidable adversary, largely due to Cassidy's influence. As mentioned above, a decade prior to the events narrated in the FNAF novel, Five Nights at Freddy's The Silver Eyes, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza witnessed a chilling series of events. Circa 1985, 5 children mysteriously disappeared: Cassidy, Jeremy, Susie, Fritz, and Gabrielle. The prime suspect? A man masquerading as Spring Bonnie, later revealed to be none other than William Afton. Using his disguise, Afton cunningly led the children to a concealed room, where he meted out their grim fate. To hide his heinous act, he concealed their remains with the animatronic suits. So over time, people started noticing something off about the animatronics. I'm talking about Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, and Freddy. They began to reek, and not just any old smell, but a seriously nasty stench. And if that wasn't gross enough, they were literally leaking what looked like blood and mucus. Can you imagine seeing that while trying to enjoy a slice of pizza? Parents were totally freaked out, and who could blame them? Now, the phone guy, speaking for the staff, tried to play it cool. He was like, "Oh, they have just been around for ages and haven't been cleaned." But come on, old age doesn't make you ooze blood. It was clear something way darker was going on. And this whole creepy situation, it was a big reason why Freddy Fazbear's Pizza had to shut its doors, which we all saw go down in FNAF 2. But the tragedy didn't end with the death of the kids. The souls of the children lingered, each binding to an animatronic. Cassidy's spirit, filled with rage and a thirst for revenge, found a home in Golden Freddy, located in the eatery's secure room. Golden Freddy, influenced by Cassidy's intense animosity, harbored a deep-seated desire for retribution against Afton. This vendetta persisted even after Afton's demise, leading some to speculate that the ultimate custom night might be Afton's never-ending torment in purgatory, orchestrated by Cassidy. While Golden Freddy might not be as central as some other animatronics, its presence is undeniably eerie. For those who dare to peek at Cam 2B occasionally, instead of the usual Freddy posture, you might spot one of Golden Freddy. And if you do, a chilling giggle of a young girl echoes. But the real shocker? Switch back to your office view, and there is Golden Freddy right there, causing all sorts of strange occurrences, like flashing visuals and the haunting message, "It is me." Driven by a thirst for revenge, Golden Freddy is not someone you want to mess with. Okay, have you heard about the bite of 87 in the FNAF world?
Was that the bite of 87?
Man, that is some wild stuff. It is the second most talked about theory. Basically, it suggests that one of those animatronics just snapped one day and bit someone's frontal lobe clean off. Ouch! And the craziest part, no one is really sure which animatronic did it, or who got bitten. However, there are numerous theories suggesting that Golden Freddy was the one doing this notorious act. Here's the scoop. After the whole biting incident, rumor has it that Golden Freddy was kind of benched and shoved backstage. Maybe that is why he got the funky yellow hue. Could be from an older design or just some wear and tear. Now you remember those freaky "it is me" hallucinations in the game? Many think it is Cassidy, whereas some also suggest that it could be Mike, our brave night guard, having some major PTSD. Like, what if he saw the whole bite go down, and now he's reliving the trauma? Let's break down some evidence. First off, Golden Freddy has got this slouched, limp vibe going on, right? That is probably because he doesn't have an endoskeleton. Then there is that rule, don't touch Freddy. Kinda suspicious, right? Maybe they put that rule in place after the bite to make sure history doesn't repeat itself. And get this, both Golden Freddy and regular Freddy have these handprints on their faces, like someone tried to push them away or something. But of course there is a twist. Some argue it might have been Foxy who did the biting. I mean, the dude's jaw is all messed up, and he's visibly falling apart. Plus he has got this wild chomping action where he sprints down the hall. Now here's where it gets even scarier. as we all are confused if Golden Freddy isn't even real. Like maybe he's just a figment of Mike's traumatized imagination. It would explain all the ghostly appearances and weird behavior. Maybe the real horror isn't the animatronics, but the haunting memories of that fateful bite. While these theories and stories might seem super convincing, and trust me, I have been down this rabbit hole more times than I can count, there is no concrete proof that Golden Freddy doesn't exist. Whether you are Team Golden Freddy is real or Team It is all in our heads, the thrill of it all is in the speculation and the debates and the endless possibilities. So what do you think? Was it Cassidy possessing Golden Freddy? Was it Foxy? Or just the shadows of the past playing tricks on Mike's mind? Man, the FNAF universe is one wild ride.